more games that are cheap.
All right, so starting with Epic Games. So Dandara Trials of Fear Edition is available until the 5th of Feb. On the Switch, we've highlighted Sudoku Relax 4 Winter Snow. It's $1.40.
They're
Bargain.
great games. They're great
Bargain.
games. Really, really good games. No joke.
And probably
Is
the
it just
highlight.
Sudoku?
It is.
What's the
Yeah, but they're
what the
really...
twist? What's the twist?
No, there's no twist. They're just really good versions with great quality of life. The Sudoku Relax games are fantastic.
I might pick that up,
Cool.
actually.
Yeah, same.
And then the big one this week is PlayStation. So just quickly on the digital sales, we've got Contra Anniversary Collection for $6.50, Ryzen 3 Titan Lords for $5, and Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition for $6.80. But with the PS Plus this week, they've actually just shot it out of the park. So you've got Destruction AllStars, so it's PS5 game. That was initially going to be a full RRP game, and then they've switched it to be a game as part of PS Plus.
That's really cool.
And some people are saying it's half decent. I think if it was ever going to be successful, they needed to do this, which is give it away, get a whole bunch of people into it, and then try to have microtransactions.
That's what I was about to say. I have no idea about it, but does that mean their model of that stuff is different? Which is fair enough.
Obviously, nothing's free. Come on.
Yeah, I think they were always going to
have
microtransactions in it. Concrete Genie, which I've heard mixed things about, but some people really love that game.
I've heard some good stuff about it. I think if you love like graffiti art and stuff, I think it's free, and it's free on PS Plus. So
and then the big one is Control Ultimate Edition. So, and this has caused a lot of contention with people, given that 505 have had this really funny thing of not allowing people to upgrade.
I was wondering when you were going to bring 505 up.
So yeah, so the publisher 505, who we mentioned at the start theoretically as well, they didn't allow people to upgrade from the PS4 edition, even if you had the Seasons Pass, to get the PS5 version of the game.
You have to rebuy the Ultimate Edition for it.
Yeah, and they said the only way you can get it is if you buy the Ultimate Edition. And also, by the way, they accidentally granted everyone the Ultimate Edition on PS5 by mistake and then reversed it. So showing that they could actually do it. And now they've done this where they've given it away for free as part of PS Plus. A lot of people are really angry about it. Look, personally, if you're going to... I've bought the game, on PC. It's like you make a decision based on the information you have in front of you.
I think to me, this is an arsehole move for one reason.
I knew you'd think it's an arsehole move.
No, it's on launch day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's the reason that if it was look, at that point, a month, is that better, or 2 months, whatever. But the fact is that if people wanted to buy it just for the PS5 version, they're like, okay, they haven't been able to play it until the launch day, and then it's PS Plus. So they didn't even, and again, it's all a decision, and
So wait, on launch day, does that mean people that paid for it were people that pre-ordered it? How does that work? Sorry.
So if you bought the Control Ultimate Edition on PS4, which was a new SKU basically, then you got the PS5 upgrade for free, but you also could play it on the PS4. But a lot of people are annoyed because they wanted to play it on PS5, so they'd already got the Ultimate Edition for that reason, preparing for for launch day, and then suddenly it drops and they find out it's free on PS Plus.
Okay, that's kind of
it's
interesting though that they get the Ultimate Edition on Xbox when it came out on Game Pass. Obviously, they didn't.
They don't get the Ultimate Edition. No, that's not the Ultimate Edition.
I bought it separately.
Yeah, so it's just
which whatever. Like you still, it doesn't bother me.
And it's also not the Xbox Series X version. It's just the Xbox One version.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Yeah,
they may add that later in Game Pass. Who knows? But
okay,
that was a weird thing about it as well for me. That they had then it makes Game Pass's version look really crap.
Well, relatively speaking, I guess, because it doesn't have the DLC. So
the DLC is really critical for me because of the Alan Wake stuff. I always say Alan Wake. It drives me nuts.
Also, the Game Pass version will leave Game Pass at some point, whereas as long as you retain your PS Plus, you don't
get to keep
access.
This. Yeah, exactly.
One thing I will say about this as well is that it continues the fact that Control is our biggest big week in gaming game of 2020, well into 2021.
Can we all play that game and then review it?
Yeah. I'm still playing it.
Well, I've already started, haven't I?
The game
you've started it,
keeps on giving.
I talked about it on the show.
Oh, okay, shit. Okay, well, I'll get into it then.
Remember, I'm like, oh, it's a mystery game and it's this file size. And...
Oh yeah, you did say that. Say that. Yeah.
So one thing is we obviously don't have any deals on Xbox this week, but if you could call it a deal, segue into the next game, Cyber Shadow. Came out on Game Pass this week.
I like how Mike is trying to do all the segues.
I just think it's a